As a paramedic, you'll be on the front line of healthcare, caring for the community and making vital decisions. You'll provide medical assessment, treatment and care within the out-of-hospital and clinical environments. Often, you'll be the first on scene in an emergency. Our paramedicine degrees prepare you for this and more. You'll learn the skills to make a difference every single day with empathy and understanding.
When you study paramedicine at ACU, you have the choice of studying the single paramedicine degree or the double degree, paramedicine and nursing, which will open up career opportunities out in the field, as well as in community, aged care, mental health and surgical nursing. We think it's important that you graduate ready for the real world. That's why you'll be learning from lecturers who have significant experience in the field and bring real-world knowledge and case studies to the classroom. You'll also gain plenty of hands-on experience with at least 360 hours of placements. Starting in your first year, you'll undertake a total of 80 hours of supervised clinical placement within an emergency, urgent care, primary health care, simulated or other relevant environment. These supervised clinical placements provide a safe environment for students to provide people-centred care, which is essential for successful practice within paramedicine. A Bachelor of Paramedicine can lead to a career as a paramedic, a patient transport officer, a dispatch officer, or in a private ambulance company. With further study, you can also go on to become a community paramedic, intensive care paramedic, flight paramedic, or even a special operations team rescue paramedic. Our paramedicine students are a tight-knit group who often come together for activities outside of class. For example, our Brisbane Student Paramedicine Society often meet up for study groups, sport or social events, and professional development opportunities like conferences. Finally, it's important to know that ACU graduates get jobs. In Australia, we're first for graduate employment and second for graduate employer satisfaction. We also rank in the top 2% of universities worldwide.
We offer a 3-year Bachelor of Paramedicine degree at our Brisbane, Melbourne and North Sydney campuses. This course will give you the skills to become a paramedic, and you'll learn how to examine patients, consider their particular needs and how to cope in dynamic environments. You can also study the Bachelor of Paramedicine and Bachelor of Nursing as a double degree at our Ballarat, Brisbane and Canberra campuses. This is a 4-year degree that will not only give you the skills and knowledge to work as a paramedic, but also as a registered nurse.
There's no better way to learn than out in the field. During your degree, you'll gain at least 360 hours of hands-on field experience. This will be through either placements with state and territory ambulance services, in a hospital setting, in a clinical practice, or in an emergency or simulated clinical environment. You'll have the opportunity to apply your healthcare skills in Vanuatu or Timor-Leste as part of an overseas study tour. When you take part in professional experience placements, you'll gain more than just frontline experience. You'll develop connections, confidence, and a satisfaction from giving back to the community.
We have a range of overseas study opportunities that you can take in the future. You'll be able to take a health-focused study tour in Vanuatu or Timor-Leste, where you'll gain professional experience either in a professional practice or in a community project. All ACU students also have the opportunity to study at our Rome campus during the July uni break. You can also take part in a longer international exchange studying at one of 80 universities in Asia, Europe, North America, South America, or Africa for a semester or a full year. And don't forget, we offer many scholarships, such as the New Colombo Plan, to help you along the way.
If you're worried you won't get into your preferred course, don't panic. That's why we offer a range of entry and pathway programs. Pathway programs can act as a stepping stone into your chosen degree. At ACU, we offer foundation, certificate and diploma programs which, once completed, can be used to gain entry into a range of bachelor's degrees. We also have articulation agreements with TAFEs and colleges, so you might be able to use credit from those courses to get into ACU. It's important to note that not all ACU degrees have pathway programs, so make sure you check out what's relevant for your desired course. You may also wish to explore our entry programs and adjustment factors. These are a way of boosting your chance of success with your first application and are often based on your personal background, such as if you went to school in a regional area, experienced financial hardship, or identify as Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander. We also offer programs for veterans and elite athletes and performers. And if you're in Year 12, you should check out ACU Guarantee, our early offer program that assesses you for entry to ACU based on your Year 11 results. You can head to our website for more information about these programs.
Class sizes really do matter, and it's one of the main reasons we hear that students love studying with us. In paramedicine, your class size will depend on which campus you're studying at and which units you are in, but you can expect to have between 90 and 140 students in lectures, 30 students in tutorials, and a ratio of 15 students to 1 academic in your practical classes. This means your lecturers and tutors will know your name and be approachable to answer questions, give you guidance, and mentor you along the way. If you're studying full-time, you'll probably be in classes 3 to 4 days a week, not including placements. And if you're studying part-time, it will be more like 1 or 2 days each week.
The number of days you spend on campus each week will depend on how your units are timetabled. As a full-time student, you might be able to fit it all into 3 days, or you might have classes across more days. Timetabling will change every semester, but we've just introduced a new system that will make it easier for you to secure the classes that suit you best. For assessments, you can expect a range of different things. There will be objectively structured clinical exams, otherwise known as OSCE, written assessments, group presentations, and clinical-based scenarios.
Once you've completed your bachelor's degree, there's an opportunity for high-achieving students to complete a 1-year Bachelor of Paramedicine honours. This degree will help you further your knowledge and develop research skills that will equip you for future study at higher degree levels such as master's degree or PhD. Thanks for joining us today. Don't forget, you can always find more information online at our events, in our course guides, or by contacting Ask ACU. Good luck with your journey to university. We hope to welcome you at ACU soon.